We set out on a journey across Nigeria to find the unsung heroes of the modern church. We looked deeply into the media teams that truly power the digital face of the Nigerian church today. From the immense auditorium of a large church to the intimate setup of a growing church, the names are different, but the mission is universal: to eliminate all distraction and deliver the gospel with clarity and with power. And this is where the media team lives. We like to call them the quiet engineers. See, we asked them, what does it really take? The answer was always the same. They said commitment. But beneath the commitment is a set of challenges that are frustratingly similar across every denomination and every budget bracket. This is their reality, and this is church media today.
If there is one word that defines the City Church Lagos, it's intentionality. Like many churches that treat media as some form of utility, I firmly believe that City Church treats it as an extension of their DNA. From the moment you walk into their rented space in the city center, at least at the time I visited, it was a rented space. I'm not sure what it is right now, but from the moment you walk into their rented space, you feel it. Like, it doesn't just feel like a temporary setup. It feels like a curated experience, so to speak. And their branding is consistent across every touch point, whether it's from their pixels on an Instagram grid, or it's from the long list of live videos on YouTube, or their LED backdrops, or even the lower thirds. Like, every single thing has a consistent branding for each service, which is something that I really, really admired. And then when we take a look at it from a very technical standpoint, I believe they have a lean approach such that they don't use complex computer setups. They just use one Mac only workflow, a centralized Mac only workflow. And it's basically powered by a single Mac Studio that they run their entire service through. They use ProPresenter and, the Mac Studio along with the ProPresenter and probably some other tools that they use help them handle the big LED screens, from like the cinematic infographics that we displaying on the projector, or whether it's Bible or lyrics, or stage display. Every single thing is powered by that Mac Studio. And also, like I mentioned, they feed two projectors on the side. So they had two projectors at the time, and this aren't for flashy things or anything. They are functional, right? Whether it's serving the stage or serving the congregation along with the LED screen. So all of that was very organized, and it was also very minimalist. I remember it was just one person on one computer however, there was somebody supporting that one person. But yeah, it was pretty straightforward. Now, something else that I picked up from City Church Lagos is the level of excellence that I saw there that I hadn't seen anywhere else at the time. And I believe their level of precision is not accidental. Like, their service order was locked in. There are very few impromptu moments because the team believes that preparation is a form of worship. I want to believe. And every point the preacher makes, like, he has a corresponding slide ready to go. So all of those things were in almost perfect order. And to maintain this standard, I believe they invest in their people. Why they rely on a team of volunteers, the engine is kept running by a paid media administrator, at least while I was there. I don't know these things, but while I was there was a paid media administrator, and they don't just show up, right? They train. So once a year, the entire team undergoes rigorous training to ensure that that standard doesn't really drop. Now, even though they weren't live streaming the day I visited, because I believe I attended during the first service, and I know they mentioned that they would stream their second service, but I really couldn't hold on because I had to be somewhere else, right? So even though I wasn't live streaming the day, or even though they weren't live streaming the day I visited, the quality of their audio and the multi-angle camera setup suggests that they were always record ready, because I know they were recording that service even though they weren't actively live streaming. But if you choose the right tools, right, the right ecosystem, and you stick to a clear brand vision, because people like to think that when you talk about brand, doesn't, it's not a necessary conversation in the church. But I think it's important. There is a way you want to be perceived as a church, and I think it's important that you portray that to not just your congregation, but for everybody that comes across your church. So yeah, I believe they've created an environment, right? They've created a brand where the media is not one that distracts. It just enhances the church experience. It makes every Sunday one to look forward to. And yeah, that was what really interested me. But then I do have a question though. I saw a church use a Mac rolling setup. Many churches have been like, we can't do that. But what do you really think? Can your church function on just a Mac? I just want to know. Let me know what you think.